Today we're celebrating 50 years of Sigona's Farmers Market, a Bay Area favorite that grew from a small roadside stand in Morgan Hill to a local staple on the San Francisco Peninsula. This is the story of family roots, community, and holding true to your values. Now, let's go meet the Sigona family. Carmelo, John, 50 years in business. That is no small feat, right? So take us back to the early days of small fruit stand in Morgan Hill, all the way up to Sigona's being a Bay Area institution like it is today.
I gotta say, Chris, the time has flown by. It's been a great 50 years. We really didn't know what we were getting into. We were working 80, 90, 100-hour weeks, buying things from farmers and selling to whoever would come by. It was a roadside stand on the old 101 that they called the Blood Alley. We knew eventually that the new bypass would come in, we just didn't know when. When it came in, we came up here, the fruit stands basically closed down, and on our very last day, there was a little knock at the door. Someone had come and said, hey, I got a place you might want to look at. So I came up the next day, I looked at this place and I went, oh my gosh, it's a rundown Shell gas station, abandoned. But I said, what's across the street? And he goes, oh, that's the Price Club. And I said, what do they sell? He said, everything except produce. I said, we'll take it. My brother John goes to work on a lease. The city was so cooperative with us. In 3 months, we had the doors open.
We're very grateful, very appreciative of all these people that have been with us. We're all family together, and that's what makes this work the way it does. I'm talking about our employees and who care so much about our business, and they show us every day how much they care, and the connection everyone has together is something very, very special, and we are eternally grateful for that.
Well, Robbie, you are the second generation.
Yes.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about how you got into this business?
Yeah, I started as a 19-year-old kid, almost 33 years ago now, and learned the produce business from my father and my uncles, and here we are today, keeping it going. I'd love to show you around the store.
I'd love to see it.
Good, let's take a walk.
All right, sounds good. So Robbie, spring is such a beautiful season for fresh produce. What is looking exceptionally good here at Sigona's right now?
Well, a couple of things. One would be the heirloom artichokes, locally grown heirloom artichokes right here in Castroville. There's not too many heirloom artichokes around anymore, and the season's really short. You got to get them in the next few weeks, and that's it. So these are beauties. And another one will be locally grown asparagus, which is really nice too. Locally grown out of the Stockton area, not too much local asparagus anymore as it comes mostly out of Mexico.
So Robbie, I understand this isn't just any strawberry shortcake.
No, it's not. That's a collaboration with Sigona's and Woodside Bakery using our very own strawberries. We bring the strawberries up there, they make them, put them in the cake, and bring it right back to us. It's absolutely delicious. And when it's peach season, we do a peach pie with him, so on and so forth. We do apple pies in apple season. It's really fun to collaborate with them.
So Jimmy, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, sure. I'm Jimmy Sigona. I'm part of the second generation as well, like Robbie is, and I help lead our office deliveries and Fruit for Thought branches. Let me take you inside and show you some of our other gourmet product lines we have that are really special and unique to our store.
Jimmy, I have heard that even olive oil has a season and that you treat it just like a fresh product. So why don't you tell me how Sigona's sources and then features olive oil throughout the year?
Absolutely, yeah, and I love this, all these olive oils. When I learned about it, it was so fascinating to me. Each olive has a different flavor profile, and also we're buying from the regions that are freshest. So right now we're in Northern Hemisphere, for example, so all fresh olive oil is coming out of Northern Hemisphere countries, and then when the Southern Hemisphere's in, and we supply those. And one of the reasons is you get a really fresher taste out of your olive oil for that, and you get much better health benefits as well.
Jimmy, let's talk cheese.
I love it.
Your cheese section is legendary. So what can customers expect when they come here in your cheese section?
Well, you're gonna find some of the best cheeses around the world here at Sigona's. I mean, we really take time and effort to find them. But more than that, we also partner with cheese producers to make cheese specifically for us. This is a good example here called the Mona Lisa. It's a Sigona's private label cheese. And it happened to win the best cheese in America, voted by the American Cheese Society in 2019. I invite you to try some if you like.
I have to try the best cheese in America.
I mean, how can you not?
Obviously, you've already got a successful business here. So what motivates you to keep your family's American dream going for the next 50 years?
I'm so glad you asked that question, and it's something that Rob and I really take a lot of pride in. You know, it's been quite a journey for the last 50 years, but we want to be there providing this kind of grocery store for the community with high quality produce and local goods and exciting local producers that help make it feel vibrant and alive.
Well, thank you for joining us at Sigona's Farmers Market. I'm your host, Chris Eckert, and this is the American Dream Television.